which I had recently at a wedding.
Oh,
Yeah, they
great.
served them as an appetizer kind of on your way to the bar, and they were so good. So I was just intent on making them, and so I'm going to do my best to recreate them, and with your help.
Great. Let's do it.
Well, let's get started. Now we're going to move on to the tortas, which are like I said, a great little appetizer. And the first ingredient you'll need is this masa harina, and it's actually not just the actual corn flour, but it's actually prepared. And so it already has the other ingredients that you would normally use for making gorditas or tamales or things like that. And so it's so fortunate that you can now buy this at the grocery store.
Go.
Yeah, already done. So, and it has this great kind of lime flavor and some salt and stuff in there. It's really yummy. So what we're gonna do is we've got this kind of flat skillet heating up over there. And I'm just gonna form this into kind of some little patties. You don't wanna make them too thick because you wanna make sure it cooks through. I'm getting some in my bowl there. But, so you can see just kind of like that.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be perfect. They're real rustic kind of. So we'll just put one of those on there. And if you wanna just go ahead and start kind of going along.
Great,
yeah. And what I'm gonna do is start making the pico de gallo. And that is going to go, first we're gonna put a layer of mashed black beans, then we'll add some pico de gallo, really flavorful, and then a little bit of queso fresco, which is a Mexican cheese that I have crumbled up over there in a bowl. So we'll just crumble that on top, and it's just all these flavors all at once, and textures, and so yeah, it's really wonderful. And you've already diced these tomatoes for me, so that's so easy. This is what, about 2 tomatoes?
It is, yeah.
2 Roma tomatoes. So we're just gonna toss that right in. We'll make sure we have plenty, and whatever we don't use, we can always use for our fajitas later. So, and then I've got about another the other half of the white onion. So this is looking good. And then to that, let me grab, here I've got a spatula over here. Just gonna toss that a little bit. Oh, that looks great. Actually, you know what, while I'm thinking of it, why don't we check that rice and see if, whenever you have a second, and see if we're ready to add our, we're about ready. If you get to a point where you feel like you need a little more liquid in there, just add a little more chicken broth, add some water, it's fine. Just, as much as you need to get the rice until it's done. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dump in the peas, and you can stir those in.
Great color.
Yes, I always love that. Anything you can do to add different colors really brightens up a dish. And we'll go in with the corn too. So easy.
Yes.
And then I believe we probably haven't seasoned that. Actually, let me check these. Got all this going on at once.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
That's
nice
great.
and brown.
A little bit of color.
Yeah. Looks yummy. Oh, I need a spatula in this one. Oh.
Hopefully I didn't make them
No, you're fine, you're fine. Let's see if I can turn that one. We're just getting a little hot, I think. This stove is really hot. No, these look great. Okay, so let's season that. Okay. Yeah, if you want to grab that pepper, and then I'll add a little kosher salt.
Ooh.
Love the mechanical pepper grinder. It's great. Give it another stir. It's looking good. And then maybe in about 5 minutes, we'll give it a taste and see if it's ready.
Great.
Okay, so back to our, you're on the gorditas and I'm on the pico. Yeah. So the next ingredient, we've got tomatoes, onions, and now I'm gonna add some cilantro, of course. Are you a fan of cilantro?
I do. I love cilantro. I think it's really fresh and...
I love it too. Some people can't stand it, some people love it. So I'm definitely in the love it club. And it goes great with lime. It's just such a wonderful flavor. I've actually combined it with mint before, and it was crab, creme fraiche, and mint, and it was delicious.
Sounds great.
So yeah, I've really kind of gotten into trying to combine more flavors that you wouldn't expect to be combined. And that sometimes it can really taste terrible, and sometimes it's a success. Which, I mean, that's the thing about cooking is it's just got to realize that it's trial and error. You can't, if you didn't go to culinary school, you're going to make a few mistakes along the way, but that is how you learn.
Exactly.
So, now you are very good. I mean, I saw you chopping and everything. You seem so skilled. Do you cook a lot?
I
or-
do. I love to cook. I'd say that's my #1 hobby.
Oh,
Definitely.
you're the perfect guest.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's really what the best way to learn is to just
Exactly.
just you learn to chop just by chopping.
It was in San Francisco with the .com bust when I got laid off, and I had lots of time.
Yeah,
And I just spent it cooking.
that's great.
All about practice.
I'm sure your husband David didn't mind.
Benefits in the end.
Right. And now you have all that experience.
Yes.
And the other great thing about that is that now you have certain recipes that you love, probably that you can pass on to
Absolutely.
your family,
Yeah.
which I think is such a great, tradition.
Absolutely.
I love the pie recipes my mom gave me and things like that. So
Traditions.
yes, okay, I think those
Okay,
are
just
looking
put 'em on
good.
there when
Yeah,
it
we'll just
comes
set them
out.
out.
Sometimes they get bigger and bigger as I go along. I
Yeah,
have to
go a little. Oops.
size control.
Hi, there's some cilantro. A little flatter,
Okay.
just so that we make sure they cook through. But they're looking great.
Okay.
I love the way they're so rustic.
Yeah.
It's cute. Okay, now I'm gonna add some lime. And doesn't look like I have any seeds in here, but whenever I have seeds, is this what you do to?
Yeah, just filter
to
it
catch
through
the
your hand.
seeds. Yeah, so you don't need to get
Easy.
out a strainer or anything. I'm all about less equipment, less cleanup.
That's to clean, exactly.
Yeah, this is looking great. Lime's smelling good. So refreshing too. And if you could pass me that salt over there.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
There you go.
Put a bit in there. Give it a toss and see how it tastes. Look at all that color, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
You could also use red onion, I often see that in pico, but it's really just, whatever you have on hand or is on sale at the grocery. Let me grab a